All Blacks have just played an amazing rugby championship. Are they better now than when they won the World Cup?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I think there's what they've done is they haven't had a big, massive exodus of players here. I think the continuity of the team and the squad has sort of maintained itself, and I think that's important for the guys. Hansen and the other coaches have actually blended in some players, and we've come through a championship this year that I think is, it's certainly out of the top drawer, and it's encouraging where they're going to. But I think the All Blacks have certainly raised the crossbar for themselves, and certainly for the challenges that they're coming across. So this is going to be very interesting for this QBE Autumn Test Series.
You mentioned players coming through. Richie McCaw obviously pulled out from the last Bledisloe on the Friday night. How important is the fact that Sam Cane had such a good performance in that game?
Yeah, look, Richie McCaw is one of those guys here, but I think what they've done is the management of the All Blacks is actually, I think they're quite careful about exposing a player to too much rugby here. And Richie McCaw, the way he actually commits his body to every game, I am quite surprised sometimes when he can actually get up, and I'm pretty sure on Sunday morning and Monday morning at his age now that he'll be feeling the bumps and bruises probably a little bit longer, and the recovery time is not as great here. But it's fantastic having Sam Cane. It's really important that they carry this on and places pressure on it. It allows Richie to, if he's got injuries or anything else, just to allow him just that time. So, and this is what we're talking about here, and this is what every squad needs: is a good blend, a good mixture, a team that you can call upon, and that's why it's so important. Like for the Argentinian tour, where England had a 2-0 victory, so the guys that are blended to that they come in and fill that role if there's a gap here. But at the moment, we're blessed with quite a few players in key positions here, and number 7 is that there, and Sam Cane fits the bill.
Another key position, 13, Conrad Smith, the latest player to go off on sabbatical. Can the Snake be replaced?
The Snake, I still think he's one of the finest rugby players out in New Zealand, one of the great centres, and I think there'll be a huge hole. And but I think that's good. That's once again looking after him as an individual, and he gets a decent rest and a good off season here. So it's up to the young guys that come in and slot in.
But I think it was Ben Smith who played.
Yeah, Ben Smith, yep.
Bledisloe Cup. I mean, he had quite a quiet start to his international career, but has suddenly burst onto the scene in this rugby championship. Top try scorer, record try scorer.
Yep.
What's changed?
That's a great example, which we've touched on here. The fact is that he's finishing. So you have to give credit to laying down the foundations, from the forwards, loose forwards, making sure that you get enough territory, and he's a great finisher.
And Ben Smith has already made a transition. He played fullback in the Super 15, doesn't he?
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Playing international on the wing, and is the highest try scorer. So
yeah,
he might be the next best centre in the world.
He could be the next best centre in the world here, but let's wait. Let's wait and give him a bit of time. They believe in him, and he's proven. The questions have been asked, and Ben Smith is certainly come up trumps on numerous occasions, and against great opposition. And look, let's just see how this pans out.